Here's a question that I think will actually jog some level of thinking towards solution. Here's a good question. Another question I'm gonna put out there. The first question is there a unified front against wickedness? If not, why? One reason to why there's no unified front is because I don't think people, even in religion, Elder Lawyer, is being taught what good is. Good,
Yeah.
good has become subjective. What is good? And here it is. You can ask a fully religious person, a Bible thumper, someone who went to Islam in particular. If you ask them in particular, we all know what evil is and wickedness is, but what's good? Immediately, even the most righteous zealot, when it comes to the Bible or anything, would need to actually reflect before answering the question. No one is being taught what good is. We can point to and complain about how evil and how things have went to hell and all that, but could it be the fact that this world lacks the knowledge of good?
Mm.
So there's why this is one reason there's no unified front. And could it be the whole time that knowledge of good is omitted purposely from society within the religions we follow in number? Because that's right, because Lucifer, the evil one, is at the helm of your religions. Because I would have thought that Christians, Buddhists, and Muslims would all agree on what good and evil is, since they claim lawyer, that it's all the same God at the top of these religions.
Mm.
So if it's the same God and it's really the same religion being worshipped in different languages and practiced different ways, why can't they agree on what's good and what's evil? And being that the God of the Bible isn't the author of confusion, why are the people who are predominantly people in the earth who are religious, why we're living in a time in which they're so confused? There's no lack of religion, but yet the people are more confused. And while they're sitting back confused, Satan is running roughshod with wickedness, politically and otherwise, aiming it towards our children without resistance. Could it be Satan is behind their religions, and thereby the people under these religions believe that good or bad is subjective? Could that be? 100%. One other thing, how you know when evil is unified against good. Because all of these other options, when people claim there's many ways to get to God, all of these many ways agree that the Bible isn't the key. There's something that's eerily familiar in all these areas. It doesn't matter whether it be alternative lifestyles, whether it be alternative religions, Mesopotamia religions, ancient religions, even Satanists, atheists, they all agree that the Bible is bad. Even Christians. I sat there with a Christian who claimed to be a pastor, and he said, well, the Bible is okay, but, there's more than the Bible. You have Muslims who are saying that the Bible's tampered with and don't deal with the Bible. One thing I can understand is that all others with no answers are unified together with one mind, one thought, that the Bible is incorrect. Could it be the Bible is the good thing? And could it be they are against the Bible because it shines light on their darkness and their wicked intentions against society? Elder Lawyer, let's get real quick where it says that Satan himself would appear as an angel of light. Let's go there. That's right. Hit that like button. We're going in. Is there a unified front against wickedness in this earth? If so, is there a unified front against wickedness? That's the question. That's the question. Okay? We need you all to call in. And if not, if there's not a unified front, why? Why didn't we all come together with all this belief in God and being good people to stomp out this campaign of this gender neutrality and all this other stuff aimed towards our children? With all this religion out there, you would think Christians and Muslims and those who just are good people would have came together and said, enough is enough already. Why is it that influence of righteous people and good people? Why aren't we seeing the residuals or the payback of these good people that are controlling our schools? Why are our children coming out dumber and more wicked than ever? And usually you learn wickedness from who? Your teachers. All this religion and these religious factories are pumping out what we see as a society today. Elder Lawyer, let's read it.
Yes, sir. We're in 2 Corinthians 11, verse number 13.
Come on.
For such are false apostles, deceitful workers, transforming themselves into the apostles of Christ. And no marvel, for Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light.
Could it be that the God our people and the religious people in this earth have been following was Satan all along? And this is why you are in agreement with, and there's no resistance with the Satanists now, after working on the political side to get the Bibles out of the school, are now saying it's okay to pass out satanic literature to our children? Could it be that you're not in disagreement with it because you were following Satan the whole time through your pagan practices? Even subconsciously, there was something in agreement with what's wrong, what's bad. Could that be? Let's see, because the Bible even tells us that at the very end, the whole world will be deceived and have this strong delusion and would believe a lie. The lie at its apex is that you've been worshiping Satan the whole time and enjoying it. That's why there's no resistance against it. It's do as thou wilt. Could that be? Could that be why all these others, including the letter people, are all in agreement that the Bible is bad? Not to follow the Bible? How is the Bible? The Bible is like a cross to vampires to them. And they're all in agreement, be it the conscious community, be it the Muslims, be it even Christians now. They're all in agreement that we shouldn't deal with the Bible because it's highlighting the, I'm going to prove it to you. It's highlighting the God they've been worshiping the whole time. Let me tell you, folks, at the helm and at the height of all these religions are satanic lunatics sacrificing to their gods. And the only book that can highlight these practices and its origin is the Bible. And this is why Satan is saying, no, don't read the Bible. No, don't reveal me. If you reveal me, I won't have access to your children, to change your children into hermaphrodites, and to confuse their minds, and to sacrifice them to Moloch. Okay? Don't wake up to our old practices. We need you, wicked and evil. Why? To have access to your children. Elder Lawyer, let's get it. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? Let's get it in Isaiah. Let's go.
Yes, sir. We're in Isaiah chapter 14, verse 12, where it says, How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning?
Son of the morning. Now, I'm pulling this up real quick because I want to show you all real quick out of the Hebrew. Out of the Hebrew, okay? We don't usually do this because we usually do our classes usually with, with the academy. A lot of you, thank you for your support. You got to get in there. But from a biblical theological standpoint, we need to really pinpoint what's going on here. Lucifer, when you look at that word Lucifer there, right? In the Strongs, let me go there. Lucifer. What does it say here? Lucifer is who? Halal. Halal. So the God, the fallen name of Lucifer is Halal. How have thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer? Read, Elder Lawyer.
Son of the morning.
Son of the morning. Halal. Where did I hear that name before? Oh, I know. Muslims. They set up a store as immigrants in our neighborhood and sell us Lucifer's meat. Halal meat. Lucifer's meat. So you're going and you're actually converting into Islam as an alternative from the white man Christianity, as you claim, only to worship Lucifer front and center. Huh? What? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, halal. And then when you go into the pagan books that they have, it tell you who halal is. And I got some of their information. I got some of their history right here. Halal. Who's halal? A fallen angel. Satan. Lucifer. Look at this here. A Canaanitish mythology of a fallen angel. And you're sitting there thinking that it's okay to go inside these stores and, yeah, you use that as a badge of honor. I'm not eating any meat. I'm eating Lucifer's meat, Satan's meat, and wonder why our children are going absolutely ape in the community when their imams are Luciferians at the helm. This is why they don't want you in the Bible, because we can identify. We have done research on the priesthood of the Arabs, of Ishmael, okay, and Esau. And they are working the same under a Canaanitish God. And at the helm of both religions are Satan. Satan. Oh yeah, we got you. Okay, all right. Now, we've already made these videos where you have to be 18 and over to actually click in to agree. And this is why we're being shadow banned, because a lot of what we show, they claim you have to be 18 years of age to see. Why? It's truth. Why? Look at your screen real quick. I'm going to show you why, these shadow bans are happening, right? Right? I need y'all to look at y'all screen. I'm going to bring you back in, Elder Lawyer, in a minute. Look back at your screen. This goes on in India under the Islamic faith. Fair use. Fair use. So we're telling you over here that you need to stop listening to these people who are coming over here. There's no coincidence that these people, these immigrants that come over here and set up mosques and all that, end up running the economics in our community. That's a religious war against the poor, folks. They must bring ancient gods over here to do what? To bind the spirits of those in the community. You believe these people are coming over here just to do business? No. The Bible says where your treasures are, your heart shall be also. If you give your money to them, you are in agreement with the gods they serve. Listen to what we're showing you here. Here's an ancient. Now, what is this? Hold up. We got the receipts. What is this? Ashara Day. Who's Ashara? Ashara is Ashtoreth, the virgin mother of Babylon. So yes, the virgin mother of Babylon is not only being worshipped in Christianity, but also under Islam. Shia Muslims mutate themselves and their children. Warning, graphic images. Thousands of men took to the streets of Iraq, Afghanistan, India, Lebanon, and other countries on Saturday, cutting themselves with swords and knives and sharp chains. What do this have to do with God? And you wonder why the earth is in such a wreck right now. Oh, I'm a Muslim. Being Islam is just a way of life, is what they claim. Look at this. What do God have to do with this? Look at this. What does God have to do with this? Somebody tell me if this is not a sacrifice to lower gods, and they come into your community and shut up a shop, and you think they don't have an effect on your children? When these Satan worshipers who drink blood come in your communities and begin to do what? Set up stores, give out tracts and all that, saying don't follow the Bible. They are targeting those in the Bible, out of the Bible. Your children walking by and seeing these tracts all in their neighborhoods, not understanding that they're being usurped religiously by these pagans. Look at this. Look. What's going on here? What do God have to do with this? And you wonder why there's so much confusion and no pushback against unrighteousness. Because our children are learning from these guys. Look, what is it? Well, somebody tell me what this got to do with Christ and God. What? What does it have to do? Right? There's more. I'm only going to show a little bit of this. They cutting themselves to Asherah. Hold up. This guy got loose with it. Fair use. With the ambulance is waiting on the side for him. There you go. Yeah. That was something God wants. Coming with it. Now, for those who would claim that this is just a Christian thing, folks, the Jesuits have this same practice. They call themselves flogging themselves, taking on the whips or the stripes of Christ, when really it's what? You got it. I'm giving y'all some info today. I'm giving y'all some info to research, to look it up. Ashara Day. Bloodletting to a goddess, a virgin goddess of Ashtoreth. It's called bloodletting. Bloodletting, folks. Okay, and this magic happens in different segments of our society, right out in front, without you seeing it, without us recognizing it. Years ago, there was a thing out there, Elder Lawyer. I'm sure we did the news on this in the academy, where you showed Kim Kardashian using baby's blood in her facials with needles to stay, as he called it, to stay young. Look at it. Look it up. Matter of fact, I'll pull this up real quick so you all can see it if y'all think I'm making this up. And we all know that her family come from a long line of gypsies, straight witches. I'm going to just type this into Google. Kim Kardashian blood facial. See what comes up. Oh, yeah. Look, I just typed it up to y'all. Y'all think I'm messing around with you? Look at it. Y'all think we make this up? Huh? They do it right in front of you. The worships. And guess what? That's right. She just divorced. Hey, Kanye was looking to get a place out somewhere and wanted them to leave the city and leave the social media and go out into the wilderness knowing something is coming and live off the earth. She says, get out of here, dude. Don't you understand? I'm Satan's daughter. I'm taking your kids. They are a sacrifice. Okay? We don't need you. We have your semen. We have your children. And we'll dictate the future legacy of your children. The Satanist. She was nothing more than a handler. But he was breaking rank. There you go right there. They don't care about him because they got the blood of his children. Oh, hey, it happens right in front of you. And we sit back and think this is entertainment and participate in it, not realizing that good people should be fighting evil, identifying it, praying against it, and standing up. In honor of Asherah, the female deity being worshipped of Persian mythology, the same as Mary, who's worshipped in America, in Christianity today. Now, there's more. A lot of you have to get that history in the books and all of the different sources, of course. You have to get to the Hebrew and Bible Academy because we break this stuff down. This is how we know the Bible is the undisputed champion of books. It's through the Bible. The Bible gave us the tools and the keys to break down its mystery, to actually get to the base of every religion Satan has been using to destroy our people and how to oppose the wickedness. It's all in the Bible. Where the greatest tool of Satan used is fear. And the Bible teaches us as followers of Christ, followers of the Bible, how to overcome fear, to oppose their frontal attack. This is why right now there's a campaign to shut people up who teaches the Bible, because it's the only weapon that they know can destroy their ideologies and their impositions against righteousness. Huh? Is there a unified front against wickedness? And if not, why? We just showed you right out that Lucifer is the god of Islam. They never, guess what? They never denied that. Even when they say Allah, that comes from Alat, a female deity that goes right back to Ashara, the mother of Nimrod. It's a female deity, folks. And wait till you see what we're about to pull out concerning that rock of the Kaaba stone in future classes. You would never believe the true history behind it and the spirit of Nimrod attached to it. But I'm going to tell you, folks, fiction is way stranger than life. And I'm talking about the spirit of Nimrod, which resides within the power structure of this earth till this day. And we're going to talk about that in connection with that what they call the Kaaba. That Kaaba had history well back, way back before there was any such thing as Islam. You would never believe what it is. But it links directly to Lucifer, Satan. I can't go into all that tonight because these are historical studies that we have to delve into from a school standpoint. But folks, but I will tell you this. When it comes to that, Elder Lawyer, I want to talk about it, stating or asking that question again, right? Is there a unified front against wickedness? And if not, why? Because everyone claims to be good, but no one is standing up against unrighteousness. Because no one is being taught what good is. All this church, all this Islam, all this Christianity, and the majority of people that go to these places don't even know what good is. Why? Because like Christianity, like Islam, we as a people don't have priests who stand for good, who stand for the laws, statutes, and commandments of God. And one other thing we don't have, and it's a shame, even if we did have that, we don't have a structure set up within our people, within our communities, to enforce righteousness. You can't have a law established without some type of law to govern and enforce the righteousness. And that's on purpose too. That's on purpose too. When the law comes into our house, it's not, well, who broke the laws of God? You right? You can have a person who did dead wrong, but if they're being assailed based on their wrong, it's the aggressor. They're not asking or getting to the root issue of what caused the conflict. This person could have broke every law of God against this person. And when a cop comes, they see the retaliation and go after the aggressor. When in the Bible, we used to get to the root matter, rip out that spirit by figuring out what happened. There's two women fighting against each other. Yeah, they come before Solomon's court. That's my baby. That baby is my baby. No, that's my baby. Her baby died. And while I was asleep, she switched babies, sitting there fighting against each other. And the one that was the aggressor would have been the real mother, right? The police would have went against the real mother. But Solomon said, no, let's get to the bottom of this. Bring the baby here because you both are right. You both can have a piece of this baby. Pass me the sword. And the mother said, no, don't kill my baby. Give her the baby. Give her the baby. See, but he had the power of the sword to enforce righteousness, which led to what? Good. Ripping out the accuser and doing what? Judging the accuser as an example of what not to do to destroy an Israelite community. See why they don't want that Bible? See why they're against that Bible? This is why, because we don't have a priesthood. As a matter of fact, Hosea 4 and 6, Elder Lawyer, and Isaiah 5 and 13. Let's read it. Thank you all for hitting the like button for me. We appreciate that. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Yes, sir. We're in the book of Hosea 4 and 6, which says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
And the knowledge we lack is that our religious leaders were taught by Satanists. Straight out. The AME church was set up as a Masonic fraternity first, against the truth of others who was teaching during that same time period, like Gabriel Prosser and others who were teaching that the people coming off the shores of Africa aren't Africans, they're Israelites. So Esau had to make, and we were learning this from the Bible. This is why they would punish you for reading, but they would kill you. They would kill us in slavery for reading the Bible. If the Bible was a white man's book, then why were they enforcing what? Capital punishment if we read it? It was always the answer to freedom. It was always a book that had clear markers concerning or clear understanding when pointing out good or evil. That's the whole point of the book. So that we as a people can understand where the moral line lies for humanity, where good isn't subjective. Evil isn't subjective. It's not how you feel. Good or evil isn't a feeling, it's an action. They didn't want the Bible because the Bible identified when someone is trying to get over on you, when someone is a shuckster, when someone is a scammer. The Bible identified what a thief looks like. Okay? And what judgment to do for that thief. You wouldn't have no guy running around talking about, yeah, give me some money for a school. At the same time, he's at graveyards pouring all types of libations to dead people. Like, listen, I don't support witches and warlocks, let alone some charlatan, some demon running around stealing from our people, because you would be able to identify him by his actions. The Bible identifies what a witch looks like, what a sorcerer looks like. These people from Black Lives Matter running around with black wings on and saying that they worship all these different goddesses and all that. You wouldn't support them because you know what a witch looked like according to God. People talk about the Orishas and the Ogun. Okay, you are a sorcerer. You're a magician. Get out of my face. Get out of my community. I'm not giving you a dime. The Bible says, where my treasures are, my heart shall be also. If I give you money, that means I agree with your wickedness. So we just allow people to tickle our ears and initiate us into their ritualistic Satanist ways. And this is why they attack the Bible, because the Bible identifies the ills in our community. And we'll never be able to clean our community up with not just what the powers that be are planning against us, how we allow lawlessness to fester amongst ourselves. Because no one can identify what good is. You will let people straight out come and lie to you. Oh, the Bible is tampered with. Yeah, here's my Bible. Where was it tampered? Show me what was tampered. And they'll look at you. Because why? Why? Why would they just look at you and won't give you proof what they're saying? Because they expect us to be ignorant and dumb, like others they run into. You shouldn't allow them to attack the only book that can point to their wickedness. Put the onus back on them. The Bible's tampered with. Prove it to me. I've done it 1,000,000 times, and not one person who made that statement could prove that the Bible is tampered with. So if you didn't know that if you don't know whether or not the Bible is tampered with, why keep making the statements? Why are you so against this book? It's pointing out your wicked behind. That's why.